Should we turn off the AC?
We're not in turning off AC season.
How about music?
Oh yeah, can we?
There's no music.
Oh wow.
What do I hear?
Yeah.
Oh, you turned it off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Hannah.
I was like, I'm hearing music, and then I took off my headphones, and the music was gone.
I know it was trippy.
That was really
crazy.
Fucking messed me up.
Yeah, I don't think the AC is really. I don't think. I think I can cancel it out in post, and if not, I don't know. It's not worth us
sweating.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hot.
I forgot to put deodorant on this morning, so I already kind of stink.
Okay.
So I can't be sweating my ass off recording a podcast. So
I did have that thought today while I was getting dressed. I was like, A, I'm going to be recorded today, and B, we're going to be sweating because we're going to be in a room without AC for a little bit.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
let's see.
We're
if we can do it.
We're gonna let it roll, and if you hear a hum in the background, just know that the boys are sweating.
Yeah,
so.
it's fucking 90 degrees today.
I know. There's no central AC in this building.
No,
we're in an old ass factory.
That's right.
An old ass pencil factory.
Yeah,
so.
they made fucking pencils.
Yeah.
Before the internet put the pencils out of business.
When's the last time you used a pencil?
Fuck.
I don't.
No clue.
All my homies hate pencils. we use pens. I don't make mistakes. I don't erase.
3, 2, 1. Kevin, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
You're back.
Yep.
Fresher than ever.
Yep. Fresher than ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God you're fresher than you were yesterday. We can start there. It's a good thing we didn't pod yesterday. Kevin came back after how many days in the wilderness?
I don't know, like 10 maybe?
10.
I don't know. Maybe let's call it 10, I guess.
10 days off the grid.
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, I worked Friday. I worked Thursday on the plane. I worked Friday morning in Seattle.
Okay.
And then I laid it down.
Extended time in the wilderness off the grid. Kevin came back, and I would say he had a case of the Mondays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Super Sunday scaries.
Yeah.
Laying awake, tossing and turning.
Yeah.
Could not fall asleep.
Yeah.
To just not wanting to get out of bed on Monday.
Yeah.
Just had the biggest bags under my eyes.
Yeah. You looked a little rough.
Yeah, I mean, I strolled in here at like 10:25 maybe.
You look much fresher today.
Yeah, I got some sleep last night.
That's good.
You know. Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin. He got some sleep. He's back. He's
still trying to shake myself of that West Coast schedule.
I will say, Kevin, the rest of the world came back to work last Wednesday after July 4th. I think we experienced a little bit of what you experienced yesterday, which was like Wednesday was there. I just kind of looked around and everyone was just like, half zombie mode.
Yeah, kind of hungover.
Yeah, just not ready to be thinking.
Yeah.
But Kevin, we got a pod and we got to hear about it. So talk to us. What was the wilderness like? What's it like to get off of your phone and be in nature?
I mean, it was pretty sick. I think I'd reset my dopamine or what, like the receptors or whatever. I'm not like a neurologist or neuroscientist, but my brain was definitely working a little bit better last week.
Okay.
I was thinking clearer. I wasn't as bogged down in my phone, which is a good thing. I think I need to, just not look at my phone that much.
Oof.
Realization, it's not good for us.
Wow. What?
And when I got back on the grid, like this weekend,
wow.
And I started, doing my typical, scrolling the comments section.
Yeah, put it right back in your veins.
Yeah, looking at the threads.
Ooh, yeah, we got to talk about threads.
Not the Twitter threads, not the actual threads.
Oh, what?
I was just like, fuck, this is so negative. This is like wrecking my brain.
Yeah.
And I had that thought like when I was, kind of taking a little break and how my brain is probably being wrecked constantly by just intaking all of this dumb bullshit all the time. But
yeah,
I don't
hundreds of memes.
Now we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back, and I'm definitely intaking it again.
For people that are as online as Kevin and I are. I think it's critical that you unplug.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would like to be less online. I think that's what I took away.
Yeah, we'll check back in about a month.
No, I mean, I'm going to be less online. I can't.
Okay. Well, I'm
checking out.
You're checking out.
I'm not checking out, but like I need to.
You need to be more offline.
Yeah, I need to do stuff in real life.
Kevin, guess what?
And I do stuff in real life.
But
I need to do more in real life.
I can corroborate. Kevin does stuff in real life.
Yeah.
I do not. Kevin, because you were off the grid, I was on the grid extra to give you a report of what you missed while you were off the grid in the wilderness for however many days you
Well,
were.
I mean, I was only in the wilderness for like 5 days.
but you missed a lot of shit.
I did. I wasn't looking at my phone.
Yeah. So Kevin, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown of the things that you missed while you were touching grass. You ready? My guy James Dolan is back.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, he is making history because he created the fucking sphere.
That's him?
That is him, James
I thought
Dolan.
he was a cheap bastard.
No, he is a billionaire. His father actually was the real billionaire. You're never going to believe it. James Dolan, Nepo baby.
Huh.
But he is building or has built this sphere in Vegas. I've actually been tracking this for quite some time.
Yeah.
I'm not late. I'm not late like everyone else is. I've been a spherehead, watching this thing get built. And it's officially on because the outside is a giant globe of LED screens that they can project graphics onto. And everyone's freaking out about it.
Yeah. Think about the brand moments.
Dude, did you see the NBA basketball?
I did.
Yeah, the NBA basketball for Summer League was just, think about the things that can be put on a circle, on a globe,
spherical
spherical things. They've done like fireworks. They did an eyeball. This is blowing people's fucking minds on the internet. And the thing that I think is very funny is everyone's talking about the outside. Wait till they see the fucking inside.
Is the inside cool?
The inside is insane. It's basically a concert venue just made for a venue made for concerts.
Jeez.
Because every concert, like Taylor Swift or every performer is basically performing at a basketball or football stadium designed for sports. This is a 18,000 foot arena or 18,000 people arena that's only made for basically viewing music, listening to music. It's got the like state of the art audio, video, projectors,
Damn.
3D. It's going to be fucking crazy.
How many seats is it?
18,000.
18,000?
So
did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said square foot, so I probably fucked it up. But U2 is opening because, of course, you got to get U2 to kick off anything. But I think it's going to be sick.
What is it? Madison Square Garden too?
It's Madison Square Garden, Vegas Sphere. I don't know what the name is. I think it's just called the Sphere.
The Sphere? I mean, that's.
But it's a Madison Square
sick.
Garden property. It's part of the brand.
I wonder how they trademarked the Sphere.
I don't know.
They probably didn't. You probably, if you're that rich, you probably don't need to.
I guess you probably
laws don't really apply to.
You're James
billionaires.
Dolan. You're James Dolan. Yeah, no, this is very exciting. It's a shame that Kanye is dead because I think he would fuck it. This was designed for someone that like puts on great shows like that. I would love to see formerly an old Kanye West in this,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens. Well, it's fucking sick.
Well, there's a
People
lot
are
of great
freaking out.
other performers. So.
Yeah, no, I know. There's probably
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott's back.
Yeah.
Utopia is here. I've never been a Travis Scott guy like that. Do you care? I don't care.
Wait, what is this?
Like he has a new album, and apparently
really?
enough time has passed since the people died at his concert that people are welcoming him back.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So.
Yeah, no. See, this is
That's
what I'm saying.
another
This
thing I
is
missed.
section. Britney Spears got slapped by Victor Wembayama. Do you know who he is?
I know. Yeah, I know Victor Wembayama.
He's a very tall basketball player. Britney Spears somehow came running up to him, and his security guard backhand her in the face. Not cool. Very bizarre.
Yeah, weird situation there.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut saved America, Kevin.
I saw this.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I was like kind of sad that I was not in New York for.
Okay.
The first thing, in a long time that I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I was back in New York.
Well, you go every year. That's
yeah,
the thing.
I've been going every year and not this year. And I don't know. It probably would have been a sick year to witness it.
I don't know. I went to Coney Island 2 days before the 4th, so the 2nd, and I was caught in some rain out there, and not a ton of covering. And I don't know, being caught in two hours worth of rain to wait for the goat to eat some dogs was. I don't know. I don't know if that's would have been great fun time, but. I'm sure you would.
I think it's
stuck
just
it
an
out.
exercise in mental fortitude and whether,
Speaking of,
if Joey Chestnut can sit there for 2 hours, and come back out to eat a bunch of soggy hot dogs, which were presumably left out in the rain. That's the photo I saw.
Really?
I don't know if those were the actual hot dogs.
No, they would have been. They would have been like falling apart.
They had some hot dog trays left in the rain.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think anybody ate them, but those were probably slow dogs.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to cancel the event, and then Joey Chestnut said no. Which, what a great American.
Last year, protesters tried to cancel the event, and he fucking body slammed that motherfucker.
Remember he snapped that dude's neck?
Yeah, I was front row. I saw that I was like 20 feet away from that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, when he came out, like his face, he had this like crazy jaw face. Like I assume that's something he has to work on to get his jaw ready to eat that many dogs.
Have you ever seen those jaw trainers?
Yeah.
He's hitting those for sure.
Dude, his face looked fucked. Like obviously what he does is mostly jaw, right? Because I think to be able to like chew
it's a full body thing, Alex. It's jaw, it's legs. He's got to get the momentum, inertia.
He jumps.
Yeah, he jumps, gets shit down.
Yeah.
Like he's got the neck muscles working. It's a full body. He's got the stomach and the diaphragm.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, he's a fucking athlete. He's the GOAT.
I did notice that a bunch of the other competitors, the ones especially that are sort of starting to creep up to Joey's level, they're pretty buff. Like they're pretty ripped. Like none of them are like Fatlands Booger or whatever his name is.
Badlands. Badlands Booker. Don't ever disrespect that name. That dude's the best MC ever. He raps. God. He chugs. Did you see his lemonade chug?
I saw his lemonade chug, dude. That is sickening.
He chugged the Grimace Shake.
Did he really?
He chugs pretty much every new beverage that comes out.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah.
I think these, the new guys on the scene, they're ripped and they're athletes. And this only confirms that Joey Chestnut is one of the greatest athletes of our time.
They've always been ripped. Kobayashi was he was ripped.
Six pack, for sure.
You gotta be ripped to be an athlete.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about hot dogs in a second. So I just want to tell you, there's more stuff. Oh, Michael Rubin had his annual white party. I
saw that.
Every single person in celebrity under in
Joe
America.
Burrow was there.
Joe Burrow was there.
Joe Burrow had a nice mesh fit on.
Yeah.
So with the Nike socks and the Cartiers.
Yeah, he looked great.
Yeah.
I was proud. I'd like to go to that party. That party looks sick. I was actually looking at some of the videos trying to get like a sort of a sense of the landscape, because this house, like it's open on all sides, and then there's a dinner part, and there's a concert, and then there's like this overhang over to a beach. Like I was trying to put this house together in my head, but party looks sick. NBA announced an in-season tournament.
Oh, nobody cares. Shut up.
I like it. I think this is going to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like maybe the Knicks will win a championship.
Dude, of course.
An in-season championship.
The in-season cup.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the trophy? It looked pretty sad. It wasn't like a cool trophy.
It's not a good idea.
I think it is a good idea.
Why?
I think December basketball
doesn't
matter anyway. So then at least make some sort of tournament. They're paying the winners like $500,000 a piece on the team. Like that's good
not even
money.
that much to an NBA player.
I think that's
you see the contracts they're getting.
Yeah, the contracts are insane. But like, I don't know. I think this is gonna work, and I agree. It doesn't mean anything, but fuck it, why not? Like, put some sort of tournament season and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that banner hanging at MSG.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the side talks when you guys win the in-season tournament are going to be fucking crazy, bro.
Bing bong cup championships. Yeah. New York Knicks. I think it's a little too complicated. Did you watch the video of Richard Jefferson introducing the rules? They were like, well, there's these rounds, and then there's like sort of cup, like, sort of groupings, and it's just a little too complicated for me. They should just make it like a March Madness style. Just put every team on a fucking bracket and like let them, one and done.
Yeah, they're probably just trying too hard to be soccer.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They've been talking about doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
So fuck it, do it, see what happens.
Yeah, it's probably gonna suck. But I'm a hater.
Yeah,
I'm in hater mode again. Damn.
I know. You are a hater.
It took me 15 minutes.
I know you're not a hater of Elly De La Cruz.
Oh, no, I'm a lover of him.
Dude, he fucking stole all the bases, man.
Yeah,
that fucking was sick.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, I'm surprised he didn't get hit by a pitch the next at bat, because you don't really show up an opponent like that. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, dude,
just like an old head baseball take.
Yeah, so classic baseball. You don't do that in baseball.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Disrespectful for the game.
Like, that dude's the fastest man on the diamond, and
dude, don't turn your back.
Yeah, don't turn your back
on Elly. Yeah. Don't do that.
If you don't want him to steal the base, don't give him the base.
Dude, you got to watch that.
That was pretty
back
sick.
To the base.
I mean, I don't want to spoil my.
Your enthusiasm.
I feel like every time I have some skin in the game, it gets spoiled by speaking about the skin too soon. But I will say that right after his debut, I threw some skin in the game.
Okay,
and it's looking.
Yeah,
it's looking very nice.
Kevin's gambling corner is back. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, the plus numbers were crazy.
Back on your bullshit. For what, rookie of the year or like?
I'm not. I can't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. But obviously excited about that. After the All-Star game, their schedule's a little tough. They got to go to the West Coast and play like the Dodgers and some other people. So we'll see.
Listen, I'm pulling for you. The Mets are a little bit better. They've been making a little bit of a move.
Back.
Yeah, they're coming back. So I'm not ready to jump fully on the Reds bandwagon, but trust me, if the Mets are out, I will jump there. But the longest rollout in the history of movies, Barbie, is still going and still not even out yet. Do you see like premieres and this fucking Airbnb house and just like a million different Barbie fucking
Yeah, I
things.
mean, I'm gonna probably go see it.
Yeah, it looks
What's
great.
it come out this weekend or something?
I think it comes out in not this weekend, next weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Team Barbie or Team Oppenheimer?
I'm Team Barbie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oppenheimer seems
Yeah.
depressing.
I like that people are going to
up
go
its
see
ass.
both. You know, that's kind of the
Yeah,
double
little bang,
feature.
bang. Yeah, I don't know. Get a life.
Yeah, get a goddamn life. What else?
I'm only going to
happened?
see Oppenheimer if it's in the IMAX
Yeah.
35 millimeter format. I don't even know what millimeter, but like
Yeah.
people are really nerding out. And I guess that's kind of cool. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm hating from outside of the club and I can't even get in.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe it'd be a good experience. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll go see it. I
I'm
don't know.
certainly going to go see Barbie. You
Yeah,
know,
definitely going to go see it.
This movie's going to be huge. I don't know if it could ever live up to the hype, but it looks particularly good. Kevin, what else did you miss? You missed Sleepy Joe Biden did cocaine.
That's sick.
That's sick, yeah. Fall Out Boy did a cover of "We Didn't Start the Fire" with events from 1989 to 2023.
Okay.
I
I didn't see that.
you shouldn't listen to it. I listened to it so you don't have to. It is arguably one of the worst
Damn.
3 minutes of my life.
That's unfortunate because I kind of liked their new album. It sounded like a old
Fall Out Boy. You listen to the new Fall Out Boy album?
I listened to a couple songs.
Wow,
And I was like,
wow.
damn, this makes
Damn.
me feel like I'm in 7th grade again.
Okay.
Listening to whatever their big album was.
Hold on, put it
back
on my
then.
list. Kevin is an emo boy. I didn't know.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
I had a big moment with fuck.
Blink
what-
182.
No. I mean, yeah, obviously Blink 182, but that album they released in like 07 with the sheep on it. It had all the bangers on it.
Memories or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, all those bangers.
Mhm.
Like that was those top albums.
The
of
one
my
that has
childhood.
Jay-Z in the intro.
Does it?
I think so. I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Thanks for the memories. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Is
same
that the album?
Damn, Jay-Z was really hitting the emo scene in the,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
2000s.
Yeah. The album is called Infinity on High.
Yeah, I mean that album.
Is
Great
banger.
album,
It's a banger. I have listened to it recently to be like, just on a nostalgia tip.
I might have to.
Dude, it still goes.
Yeah, I just remember.
Do not listen to the "We Didn't Start the Fire" Billy Joel reasons. Here's
Okay.
the main problem they did, or the problem with the cover. It's like a decent idea, right? You're like, okay, this was a super famous song, just listing events. They did it out of order,
What?
so it's like the original song goes through time, and their version just jumps around from like the '90s to 2022. So it's like COVID, and then like He-Man or some shit.
What?
Like, you know what I mean? It just like makes no sense
Huh.
how they're jumping around from like events and things, and they
Yeah,
just name them.
I mean, usually when you're discussing time, you go chronological order.
That's what I think they should have done, but
Yeah, or events in time.
events in time. My boy Jonah Hill. Oof. He went to too much therapy. I think that's what the internet can all agree. I mean,
I don't know if I don't know if he went to too much therapy or not enough, or maybe he's got some sort of like underlying God complex.
there definitely something. It's a tough week for Jonah. I will say, as a Jonah Hill fan, Superbad, one of my favorite movies of all time. Dressed up like Jonah in one of my Halloween costumes back in the day. The story of the Halloween was I dressed up like Jonah Hill and from Superbad,
Do you have the stain?
and then had the stain on the pants,
Nice.
did the whole thing, and then the next day on the street in Manhattan got recognized, or sort of someone came up to me and asked me if I was Jonah Hill out of the costume,
Wow.
which was a really startling moment in my life. Actually, was probably my heaviest. But this isn't about me. This is about Jonah, and some texts, and just not great,
Yeah,
Kevin.
tough situation.
Just something, for me, Kevin, I'm going to need you to work on the weekends. I'm just setting some boundaries here. That's
yeah.
what I learned from it. If I want people to do things, I need to just set boundaries.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what I learned, Kevin.
Okay, Mr. Therapy.
Okay. What else did we
I
get?
watched Superbad on the plane.
Oh,
and,
really?
I got through like half of it, but they cut out the best scene in the entire movie when
Which is?
When he's talking about all the penises he drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they cut it out.
Too hot for TV
I
on
guess
plane?
so. Yeah, it was bullshit.
And
I was pissed.
there's two more things we got to talk about. Big things. The Idol is done.
Yes, I
Yes.
watched it last night.
Okay. And
I don't know. Just when you thought like maybe this series is like redeemable and like maybe they're doing the right thing here, they resurrect Tedros at the end. Like, come on.
Yeah, I liked the episode. I'm gonna go on the record and say that I liked it. I did not like the ending of it where she showed up at a weekend concert. That felt weird.
Yeah.
That was like very bizarre.
You know what's worse than the Idol series? The fucking interviews afterwards.
Oh, where they talk about the sort of like
I called this out last
genius,
year.
Yeah.
I called this out last year when I was listening to Sam Levinston talk about fucking Euphoria. I said, this guy's a fucking douchebag. And that take was correct because he is a fucking douchebag.
There's something about him talking about the show that does rub
it's like,
a lot of people the wrong way.
we only had 2 opportunities to get these shots. One on the first night and one on the second night. It's like, dude, A, you're a fucking film director. Like, getting shots should not be that hard.
Yeah.
And B, like, I'm sure you could have found a way to run that back.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't the problem with the show, Sam.
Let's get back to the show.
The show, I think I like when the people involved with the show talk about the show afterwards. I do find that to be generally educational and entertaining at times, especially on like Succession or shows.
I love that.
that are particularly good. There's something about the Euphoria ones with Sam, and then now the Idol ones that are particularly queasy.
Yeah, I mean, I liked when Lily Rose Depp was talking.
Yeah,
like,
she was great on the show.
Yeah, she was great. It's hilarious with like, it's female empowerment through the male lens. I was just kind of like, shut up. Like,
it was a tough high wire act that they were trying to thread, and they just didn't.
Yeah, they dropped the ball. So many loose ends. Just
speaking of Forrest, shout out to Forrest from the studio, sent me a tweet that had photos from the original season that they scrapped, and this is what you called for, I think, a couple weeks ago. Said just like someone's got to go and just release the tapes.
I need more than photos.
But the photos were like pictures from her like teen Disney era phase. So it's like sort of like her Jocelyn in sort of that like pre sort of sexualized fame sort of pop star phase, which like even from the photos of it, you're like, oh, there's backstory to her character, which they never did over the course of any episodes.
They never did that. They just failed to provide any context about any of the characters.
That's what I'm saying. There was zero context provided for any character, and you're supposed to like be interested or care about them at all. Like the Bear, from contrast perspective, like everything is about building up these characters.
Yes,
which is what makes good television. What is going on?
It's just like the first HBO show, I think, ever, because they do such a good job at like doing the anti-hero shit and like making you really like kind of root for like the bad guy, or at least like
famously Tony Soprano.
You see through his eyes, see through their eyes, or like you at least gain some sort of understanding, or like
there's a reason why they are who they are.
Emotional connection to like the. Yeah, and they just didn't do that at all.
No, nothing. So it just made him a hateable person, and her not even that much of a likable person. Yeah, because you didn't understand. Like, just really tough storytelling.
Oh my god! So it was a new hairbrush.
That was so spoiler. Yeah, that part was truly terrible. I'm gonna say something, and I mean it. I hope it comes back.
Yeah,
I hope it comes back. The reports that it wasn't coming back, HBO debunked. They said that those were false reports, that the show's not coming back. They hadn't made a decision yet.
Yeah, I'm sure they spun up some nice media bullshit to be like, this isn't coming back. So it gets people like us talking about it. Oh, it's not coming back.
I don't know. The
media cycle.
I got to imagine the ratings were high. Like, I got to imagine people watched that, whether they thought it was good or not.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do a second season of that, unless it was like maybe, well, no, I don't know. We'll see. Might need to hate watch it again.
And then, Kevin, the big story that you missed while you were gone is Threads. Have you heard of Threads?
Yeah, I have heard of Threads.
Well, Threads is the new Twitter. It is from a parent company you may have heard of. They're called Meta, also known as Facebook, also known as Instagram and WhatsApp. And essentially, the platform works and functions pretty much exactly like Twitter. The only difference is that it connects directly to your Instagram page, and you basically now can hear the thoughts and opinions of those people whose photos you liked on Instagram.
Great.
And Twitter's been having a lot of issues. We've been talking about that for over the past year. Mm-hmm. Elon Musk came in. I think they made some good updates to the platform in terms of the algorithm and sort of the two feeds. I do appreciate that. but I'm getting a lot of pretty dark, weird content on my feed. And I think a lot of people are reporting about that, like crazy clips and things where people get injured and stuff that like I'm not following.
Yeah.
But things that are being fed to me that are particularly dark. Twitter's always been a bit of a dark place.
Mm-hmm. And
then he set up a rate limit at some point, like 2 weekends ago or last weekend. It was actually, I think it was July 4th weekend. The sort of story came out that he was going to like restrict and limit the amount of tweets that you can view without a paid,
without
like,
the blue check.
And I guess Zuckerberg's probably been working on Threads. I think we talked about this also, that he had been working on a Twitter competitor. Blue Sky was an app that was also a Twitter competitor from Jack Dorsey, who was the original creator of Twitter. So people have been kind of like circling around Twitter, looking at it being like, this platform, people hate Elon Musk that much.
Blood in the water.
There's blood in the water. They want, they want an alternative. And what does Zuckerberg love more than stealing other people's ideas and making them his own? So the biggest shark of them all, Mark, is here. Zuck gonna Zuck, baby. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, so just a quick summary is the public opinion right now. Elon Musk, bad billionaire.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mark Zuckerberg, good billionaire.
That's right.
Who definitely did not have to, testify before the Supreme Court
just a year ago.
Yeah, just a year ago about election fraud or meddling and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely didn't do that. He's definitely on our side.
Yep.
He's definitely the person
looking out for the American public or the global public. Yeah, for sure.
With the election coming up, I think it's good that we give Mark Zuckerberg a little bit
more power. Yeah. Actually, he can control all of the social networks. Yeah. That way that, any opinion that's not in line with Zuckerberg's ideologies or vision for the future.
Right to the bottom.
Yeah, get that out of here. Get it out of the algorithm. Zuckerberg should control all the main platforms is what we're hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give him Twitter, honestly.
Give him. He's now has Twitter. I also think it's particularly funny that, Zuckerberg, who was, enemy number one, is now the savior of public discourse.
Because Elon Musk bad.
Yeah,
Elon Musk is a bigger enemy.
Yeah,
an enemy of an enemy is a friend, right?
I guess so. So we've talked about how they, this has been knowing Elon Musk, that he was even doing this, and it started this sort of global war between the two. There's the threat of the fight, the Zuckerberg versus Zuck sort of fight that we covered, and now Elon Musk is kind of doing more stuff. He's suing Zuckerberg, I think, because of this. He said competition is fine, cheating is not, which I don't know. That sounds like loser talk to me.
Yeah, sounds like a guy who doesn't like competition.
He also said that Zuck is a cuck, which, that just rhymes.
I mean, that's just kind of funny. I don't know.
And finally, he stooped down to the lowest of low. He said he proposed a literal dick measuring contest.
I would be much more interested to see the dick measuring contest than I would be a fight. Yeah, really? I think that's much better television. Maybe we get that on OnlyFans or Pornhub or something.
Yeah.
Instead of Dana White, maybe we get those people involved.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I would just prefer to see that rather than them fight. Yeah. And maybe after that they could fight after they get the the inches sorted out. Maybe we get a nice fight out of it because I'm sure one of them would be charged up, and I don't know who would know
who would win. Who's to say?
Yeah,
I don't know. Nor do I care personally. I'd rather see the fight.
I've got Musk by at least an inch and a half.
Wow, you got Zuck in the fight, but Musk in the
measuring contest. Yeah, I mean, I think Musk certainly has maybe a little bit. I think he cares a lot more about that. He's probably taken measures to enhance and augment his member. So and where Mark maybe doesn't care as much because he's
what
happily married man.
You know what Zuck cares about though?
Fighting.
The numbers.
Oh, the numbies?
The numbies. And the numbies are looking good for Zuck. They reached 100 million users on Threads, I believe, yesterday, which was 5 days after the launch. There are a lot of people who have been talking how long it's taken other platforms to get to 10 million users. That was kind of the big stat that was being thrown around. It took Facebook a couple years, took Twitter a couple years, took Instagram a year, took ChatGPT 40 days, and then it took Threads 7 hours. So They made it very easy to sign up. All you needed to do was basically just like click one button and it would import all your shit from Instagram, which
and
I
now
really
we're just a
appreciated.
number.
And now we're just a number. No, Kevin, what number are you?
I think I'm 34 million.
I think I'm like 485,000 and like 501, I believe.
Damn, that's pretty specific.
Thank you. I know. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, you should.
It doesn't feel like the Hunger Games or like what's the other show on Netflix where they fight to the death. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Squid Games.
Oh, Squid Games.
Yeah. It feels a little Squid.
This is like total Squid Games Black Mirror shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, life is like Black Mirror.
Yeah. I mean, this is
kind of like Black Mirror, dude. Fuck yeah. Watched 3 more episodes. They've been good. I think people were saying that they weren't good, and I think they lowered the expectations for me. I watched a good one the other night.
Oh, nice. Did they have 2 billionaires fighting?
They didn't. 2 bad billionaires fighting for control of everyone's opinions.
Did they measure their penises and then fight?
They should.
Maybe they need to do that in the weigh-in. Maybe let's just wrap it all clean.
Oh wow!
A clean event. We know everything about them. They weigh in, get measured.
Yeah.
So then we know. Then we need maybe we need like a third event and like a triathlon of being fucking dumb idiot billionaires.
I am Kevin. I will not take this Zuck slander anymore. I'm going to look right to camera and say, hey, Mark. Hey, how's it going? It's user 483501. I love Threads. Thank you so much for making this platform that is lighter and more fun and more lively than Twitter. And thank you really for making it connected to my most popular platform, which is Instagram. And so that I now have more followers on Threads than I had on Twitter, which I had started 14 years ago. So thank you to Zuck. You are my king here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
And I also TikTok wasn't really working for me. I'm going to be honest. I was struggling out here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a video content creator.
I took the bait with Reels. In order to not be addicted to TikTok, I just got myself addicted to Reels.
Okay.
Which I'm working on, and I'm trying not to be addicted to Reels. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I like watching TikToks. I think TikTok's a great platform for viewership. I can't make videos.
Yeah.
I'm just not a video guy.
I just have trouble editing my own content.
Yeah.
And seeing my face and hearing my voice.
Yeah.
All the time.
We should probably talk about the logo. We're a design podcast, Kevin. I like the logo.
Yeah. I think it's a little satanic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That when you shared that meme and it pointed out the 3 6s.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like why would they do that? They're trying to conjure Satan.
That's true.
And what is a thread, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They're pulling at the threads of our society. Yeah. You think so? They're trying to tangle us in this web of threads and hold us down so we can be influenced by the satanic by this satanic brand, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree. Mark of the Beast, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Of the Beast, 666.
Yeah, 666.
I don't trust it if I were you, but I'm using it and you should follow me. I'm on there.
Yeah, what's the brand strategy? I don't even understand threads. Like, do you
what do you mean?
Posting? Are you posting threads? Are you making a thread? Like,
I'm posting.
I'm threading
2 threads.
Posting 2 threads. I'm making a thread. I'm typing on thread.
I don't know. Yeah, there's been a lot of questions about the lingo. Are you threading? Are you?
Yeah, they didn't think about that with the name.
I mean, listen. I think from an identity standpoint, people are like, "Oh, there's nothing to it." That's all it needed to be. It was just a little squiggly thing that, like, the loading animation is great. Like, you just kind of like squiggle in it. I think the smartest thing they did was connect it to Instagram. There's no mention of like Facebook or Meta. This is like an Instagram sub brand, which I think was very smart. And I like the black and whiteness. I think that's kind of cool. And I think, like, what did you want this brand to do? Like, have a like marketing advertising strategy? No, it's a fucking app. You can't even change profiles. I have to log out of Alex and log into Center, and log out of Center and then log into Front and Center. It's just fucking annoying. I imagine they're going to update that stuff. But they didn't expect this amount of signups. But it's working.
I'm sure they did. I mean, it's the easiest thing to sign up for ever. And I mean, I signed up and I have opened the app twice and saw like my whole feed is like sunny side up and all these dumbass meme pages I used to follow, like, back in the day. And I still follow, but they don't come to the top of my feed because I don't really like them very much.
Yeah.
So I don't really need to see what they are thinking or posting. And it's usually just the same fucking content they're posting on Instagram. So why do I need to open Threads?
I'll be honest. I've been going to Threads more than Instagram. which is interesting because
With
I don't think that's
Threadhead.
not exactly what they're looking for.
Certified Threadhead.
I'm a certified Threadhead. I mean, I also got, I got thoughts, I got ideas, I got things I want to get off. And I don't know, it feels a little bit more fun for me because on Instagram, I'm posting like mostly stuff about like my career, I guess, or like people want to see design stuff. Whenever I post something about Alex, people are like, fuck this guy, get him out of here. Let me just see the stuff, that Alex makes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, that's what performs well for me on that platform. So Threads, I can get out my great ideas, my inner thoughts, my hot takes.
Nice. What do you rethread something? Do you like it? Repost?
You can rethread or retweet. I guess it's rethread. It's a good question. But yes, you can. That function does exist.
Nice.
But yeah, check it out. I mean, Threads is here, and I don't think it's going anywhere. And we'll see. We'll keep tracking the dick measuring contest fight. That's never going to happen. But
yeah, I think I definitely need to remove that number from my profile. I gotta look up a tutorial how to do that today because that is just.
I think it's easy. I think it's just that part is a bit weird. Why the numbers?
Just put the handle there. Like, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah, just like a link to like a little Threads icon.
Yeah,
just
honestly,
have that.
The number completely turned me off.
The number is dystopian.
Yeah, I was.
The number is the darkest part of the whole
number
thing.
is definitely Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Squid Games.
That part feels really problematic. But I mean, listen, it's working. 100 million people signed up in the first week. Like, I think this is the thing that last thought on Threads, which is like when Reels came out as a way to like kind of get rid of Snapchat.
Reels came out for TikTok. Stories came for Snapchat.
Stories. You're right.
Yeah.
Stories. When stories came out for Snapchat, I was like, I wonder if this is going to work. Within a day, everyone was using it and like knew how to use it and was like very comfortable using it. And everyone just like went there. I was like, oh shit, it's over for Snapchat. And I feel the same exact way about Twitter. I'm like, ooh, everyone just jumped on it. They knew how to use it. They were using it correctly. Brands were doing it. People were posting. It was just like on and popping in fucking one day. And I was like, ooh, this is bad for Twitter, bad for the Bird app, and bad for Musk. And I have gone on to back to Twitter to see what it's like back over there in my my old hood. And it does feel a little dark in comparison. Not that Threads will never get dark and the bad people.
Well, it's got that new baby smell.
It does, yeah.
And you know how quick it is to get banned on Instagram and Meta.
Yeah,
I actually got my first strike this weekend.
Whoa, what'd you do?
I think it was I guess it's like a half strike or something. Okay. So I had a post on my story. Actually, it was during our company party.
Okay.
Where I was in the bathroom and I took a picture of myself peeing and I put a massive eggplant emoji where my where my member is. I thought it was very funny. And you couldn't see anything, obviously.
Yeah, classic stuff.
And it was just massive. I put a massive fucking eggplant emoji over
Okay, yeah.
Which was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Got removed almost immediately.
Okay.
And so that was lingering there, which I could have submitted for a review, but I don't know. Maybe
it was a story? It was a story. Wow.
Yeah. And then
they're on it like that.
I was in the comments, diving into my hater ass self again, hater ass internet personality.
Okay.
I was responding to a comment response that was directed towards me, and I think the origin was, I don't know, I guess Joe Burrow said something about like not liking country music, and then this like country music lady was like, hey, like come to our country music festival, which is just like a stupid premise for a video anyway, but she was wearing like a knockoff Bengals jersey.
Oh.
And I said, why you got a knockoff jersey on? And somebody responded and said like, only you would recognize this petty shit. And then he had a race car in his profile. So I said, the first comment was, bitch, I'm Kyle Petty, who's a race car driver.
Yeah, that's good.
Famous race car driver.
That's good.
I had to cut it back to bro, I'm Kyle Petty.
Okay.
Which, honestly, probably the move, because bitch is a bit too aggressive.
So they slapped your wrist on a comment?
Yeah, so I couldn't go live for a whole day.
Couldn't go live, but do go.
No, I don't go fucking live.
That's weird. Okay,
so I'm
something to monitor. Kevin's
I'm a marked man,
dude, bad boy.
I gotta keep it PG.
Yeah, gotta watch out.
But Twitter's never given me a strike for saying
we could do anything. It's a lawless land over there.
Yeah, I've certainly called people a bitch on Twitter.
Well, I think, let's be honest, Twitter is a cesspool of garbage people saying garbage things, and I don't think. Like, I'm not here for like censorship, but I'm also not here for just like I'll log on sometimes and I'll see videos of people getting into car accidents like that I didn't ask to see. Like, that's kind of, I don't know. That probably shouldn't be something that is just fed to me on a random day.
I
like,
certainly don't
dark.
like the accident content, but I kind of like the dark griminess of Twitter, and I think you get some really nice.
That's fair.
Well, maybe not nice, but you get some really dank memes out of it.
That's fair. I think there's some parts of it that like, I'm
gonna keep scrolling Twitter.
Yeah, let's see. We'll see. We'll keep an eye out on this and to see where it goes. I'm gonna be threatened. I'll be out here threatening. And we'll see where it goes. Kevin, got a couple stories before we get out of here. We already talked about the hot dog eating contest. We rained out for a little bit. Joey came back and won. And so it was a great moment for America and a great moment for a little brand activation. And that's come through the concept of Colachup. And that is a partnership between Pepsi and our boy Joey Chestnut. And they have introduced basically a Pepsi flavored ketchup.
Kind of sick. I mean, I'm kind of excited to try it.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor of cola goes amazingly with a hot dog.
No one would argue that cola and hot dogs are part of our American
hand in hand,
society. Kevin, I actually have a quote from Jenny Danzy, who's the senior director of Pepsi TM.
I bet you do.
And she also agrees with you, Kevin, that Pepsi and hot dogs go together really, really well. Look out for some of these little subtle hints that she's dropped here in this quote. Pepsi has long been a part of American culture, and its cool, crisp taste has been a favorite beverage choice for generations of Americans. We have always known that hot dogs taste better with Pepsi, and now the experts think so too. Quote, we're thrilled to elevate this unparalleled pairing and build off our hashtag Better with Pepsi campaign of past summers when we proved that pizza and burgers go hashtag Better with Pepsi. We invented Pepsi Colachup to reinforce how well hot dogs and Pepsi go together, an unapologetically mouth-watering creation that seamlessly merges a condiment with the ultimate hot dog pairing beverage, delivering a unified taste experience.
Didn't Coca-Cola already do this campaign?
Yeah, they do this campaign. It's about I mean, it's the summertime.
I mean, they don't have Colachup.
God no, they would never. They would never. Coca-Cola is classic. You don't need to pair it. You pair it with food. You don't infuse it into food. That's denigrating the classic Coca-Cola taste.
Okay.
That's a quote. That's a great quote. Shout out to Jenny.
We love the CMOs.
We do. They got a little help from the Culinary Institute of America to create this first ever Pepsi infused condiment.
Wow, that's a big time culinary school.
Yeah. CIA Consulting is apparently a business unit inside of the Culinary Institute.
Probably not the first time Pepsi's worked with the CIA.
I would imagine. They got Joey Chestnut. He said, quote, I'm thrilled to be partnering with Pepsi to show America that hot dogs go better with Pepsi. I'm sensing, again, a theme here. People might be surprised, but outside of competitions, I love eating hot dogs at a more leisurely pace, and there's no better way to eat a hot dog, steamed, grilled, or fried, than with a perfectly cool and crisp Pepsi.
I would pay so much money to eat a hot dog with Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
Just a casual dog with him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm calling bullshit here. There's no way that dude eats hot dogs outside of competition.
Absolutely.
You think he likes hot dogs?
Absolutely.
There's no way after eating 70 hot dogs
Does a bear shit in the woods?
I'm not, zero chance that he's eating hot dogs on a regular day.
Dude has a grill in his backyard, and he's probably slanging up dogs all the time.
I don't know if Joey Chestnut is a good hang. I don't know.
I bet he is.
That dude looks... I mean, he looks crazy.
Well, do you think Michael Jordan's a good hang?
No, I don't think.
Do you think Kobe Bryant? Do you think Kobe Bryant's a good hang?
No, not at all.
A lot of people at the top of their games aren't good hangs.
You do bring up
a lot of goats aren't good hangs. They're focused on being the greatest. Not focused on hanging out and chilling.
You bring up a great point. None of the goats seem like good hangs, and Joey's one of the goats. So there you go. I will say, when I went to Coney Island, I did have a Nathan's hot dog, and I did get caught in the rain, and it was incredible.
That sounds romantic.
It was romantic. Me and these cheese fries and this hot dog. It was just America. The Nathan's still got it.
Oh, dude, I gotta.
Nathan's just.
When I was in Seattle, the Seattle dog has
Good?
cream cheese on it.
Ugh, I don't
Dude,
need that.
no, it's great. No, it's great.
Stop putting cream cheese on those.
Oh, shut up. You love a schmear. And God forbid,
No.
get a schmear where you don't expect it.
Ugh.
And, with some caramelized onions and some jalapeno peppers and a little dill relish. Are you kidding me? And some mustard? That shit was banging.
Cream cheese and mustard?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, my God.
Kevin, keep classic.
Oh, my God.
Kevin, Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs. First location, Coney Island. Second location, Oceanside, New York, baby.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hometown thing.
I
put a
don't even
fucking
think
cream cheese-
Nathan's New York hot dog is top 3 in national hot dogs.
Whoa.
I got Chicago dog number 1.
Ugh.
Much better.
Ugh, that's a fucking
Much better.
salad.
It's all about the fixins.
Ugh, gross. Tomato on a hot dog? No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yes,
Get
full
outta here.
pickle spear. Love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Then I got
Pickle
Seattle.
maybe,
I got
fine.
Seattle number 2.
Seattle with the cream cheese? This is
Fuck
a Seattle
yeah, dude.
hot dog?
Yeah.
Is this like a thing? This is like
Yeah,
what they're
Seattle
known
hot
for?
dog. Yeah, Seattle hot dog.
I'm looking
has
it up right now.
Caramelized onions, caramelized cabbage, and cream cheese. I believe.
But whoa.
It definitely
I'm
has
looking at
cream
it right
cheese.
now. I'm looking at it right now. Most of them do not have cream. Oh, I see one here with cream cheese. Yeah.
That's a signature Seattle dog.
I do like a little bit of
Boy.
a crunch. Some people put a little bit of a crunch on a hot dog, like a bonita flake or something like that. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I had a
I'm sorry.
Venezuelan hot dog as well when I was up there, and it had like crushed up potato sticks.
Well, I'm looking at the Seattle cream cheese dog with the onions, sweet onions on top of it. Just a hot dog with cream cheese on the bun, and yeah, I'm not here for this. This is just
Oh, my
like
God.
sacrilege. Like, get
No,
this.
it's not.
This is
you
messing.
would take a bite and you'd be like, "Fuck."
You probably put ranch on your pizza too.
No.
Again,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Well, fucking New York purists.
Yeah,
Nathan's hot dogs are the best.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Dude, don't fucking put cream cheese or fucking you don't need that shit. Fucking tomatoes or pickles. Fuck out of here. You need sauerkraut, you need mustard, done. End of conversation.
Do you put
Maybe a
ketchup-
little bit of relish.
You put ketchup on your dog?
Sometimes when I'm getting a little spicy. I think that's worth like
That's
okay.
not spicy. That's basic, boy.
A little ketchup, little mustard, little sauerkraut, little relish, maybe. Come on. Speaking of food, Kevin, have you heard of a hot girl dinner? This is a story from the New York Times.
A hot girl dinner?
Yeah. Speaking of people that like
think
lots
this
of
is-
little condiments on things,
Yeah, I
Kevin,
think
this
this
is
is,
for you. This is for you.
I think I missed this.
Yeah, while you were gone, apparently women are across TikTok are showing off their suppers. Snack plates made by one person for one person. This video has over 30 million views and has been called a hot girl dinner. It is typically includes some kind of fruit, a block of cheddar, some sliced salami, a sleeve of some sort of fancy crackers, a dish of olives, sort of an appetizer-ish kind of plate. I'm looking at it right now. This looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's like a little charcuterie board.
That's right. It's a charcuterie for one. Hot girl dinner is both, quote, both chaotic and filling.
Yeah. I mean, they're writing articles about everything these days.
Yeah. This is news. The woman that created her name is Olivia Meyer. Let's give her some credit here. And she said the concept of a hot girl dinner came to her while she was on a hot girl walk, which makes sense, right?
Wow.
When you're on a hot girl walk, that's when you have your best hot girl ideas.
Yeah, living in her hot girl world.
That's right. She's from 28. She's from Los Angeles. And she said that her and her friend had been discussing this unmatched perfection of bread and cheese as a meal is not satisfying to them. They're saying that they love eating this way, which feels like a hot girl dinner, because when their boyfriends aren't around, this is what they do for dinner when us guys don't make them eat protein and vegetables and a starch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand how people can't eat protein, but,
Mm-hmm.
that's just maybe I'm just a big boy.
Well, listen, I learn something new every day, and today I learned the concept of a hot girl dinner, and I will say, I want a part of this. This looks fantastic. This sounds lovely. I'd like to watch an episode of The Bear or Love Island or something with a hot girl dinner right now.
Sure.
I guess it'd be hot girl lunch. I'm here for this concept. I like the hot girl walk. Actually, I think that's to me that's fantastic branding.
Yeah, that's
It's
real hot girl shit.
Yeah, that's just a walk.
Yeah.
That's just a walk that's been rebranded. And
Yeah.
this is just a plate of things in the fridge that's been rebranded. But
Yeah.
you know what? Let's get it.
I wish Megan Thee Stallion had TM'd hot girl.
Yeah, so that she
fill in
can
the
get-
blank so that
Mhm.
maybe it could have saved us from some of this.
I'm here for this. Hot girls, make your plates, go for your walks, do whatever, change the world.
Yeah, go off.
Yeah, go off, queens. Last story of the day: FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, is investigating Prime, the energy drink made famous from Logan Paul and KSI. On Sunday, Senator Charles Schumer called on the Food and Drug Administration to investigate and said that it has become an obsession among influencers, regions of young followers. Once the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit or a toy, it's a beverage, said Schumer, Democrat from New York. But buyer and parents, beware, because it's a serious health concern for the kids it so feverishly targets.
What a time to be alive!
What
for
a
us,
time!
Alex, huh? A beverage is making this much noise.
Yeah, no, it's good for us. The challenge that the lawmakers and the health experts are saying is dangerous levels of caffeine. So, Prime itself is a sports drink in a bottle, but there's also Prime, the energy drink in a can, and that has the equivalent of 6 Coca-Colas and 2 coffees.
Yeah, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Holy shit.
That is a lot. Or 2 Red Bulls, which is...
2 Red Bulls? I mean, that's 1 Celsius. shout out Andrea, pointed out it's the same caffeine content as Celsius. But I think obviously where it's different is the marketing and the understanding of the product. And
agreed.
When your main consumer base is children, probably gotta, you
gotta be smarter. Yeah, you gotta be...
Don't be feeding kids 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I feel like this is a prime example... Get it, Prime.
Wow.
Of Logan Paul not knowing, like you said, who his audience is. He probably thinks it's like 25-year-old like dudes, and it's really like 9-year-old boys. And like caffeine.
I don't know. I think he knows.
They don't. You think he knows that? So why make an energy drink? Like the sports drink is seemingly doing incredibly well. Why make an energy drink? I guess
because energy drinks are hot, and I'm sure maybe in his mind he's not marketing the energy drink to children. Maybe the sports drinks just for the kids, and then he probably doesn't. I don't know. He's probably not like an evil guy, but he's probably he's probably not too concerned about maybe it's more of like the parents who should be checking what their kids are buying.
I think they need to be more clear on these beverages, how much caffeine is in them. I think that's a big problem with a lot of these energy drinks. Like how much caffeine is in Kim-Aid, the Alani Nu Kim Kardashian drink. Probably the same amount here, but Kim Kardashian probably won't get under the same type of scrutiny. But that's probably because her fans aren't like 8-year-olds.
I do wonder
even though her fans are probably young too.
Is there going to be like are they going to start putting like age restrictions on energy drinks?
I just think you need to call out how much caffeine is very, very clearly on the front.
Yeah.
Because Bang and a lot of these energy drinks, these like new age modern energy drinks, like it's so hidden on the back.
Yeah.
That like Chuck Schumer is right. You should have to label these things a little bit better than they do. And I think partly the challenge I think I have with Prime is that the Prime drink, the Prime sports drink and the Prime energy drink look identical from a design perspective. The only difference is one is in a bottle and one's in a can. So I think if they want to like make this clear that they are not the same, I think they should have designed the energy drink to have like some differentiation from the bottle, and then some call out that caffeine is like 2 Red Bulls for a kid is like insane.
No, that's fucked up.
That's
they shouldn't be drinking that. But also like, I don't know, maybe it brings up another point about should maybe know what your kids are drinking, and like, and if they can go to the corner store and buy fucking, the hella energy drinks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's
but maybe energy drinks aren't for kids. Like, I don't think kids need energy drinks. Like, I didn't start drinking caffeine until I like was like in my like late 20s, early 30s.
You telling me you didn't have a Coke until you're...
No, I mean like coffee. Like to start my day to get shit done. I didn't start till I was like in my 30s, literally. Like when I started center, like I just didn't drink coffee that much, and like I was sleepy for like the first 25 years of my life.
Damn, bro, think of all the points you left on the board there.
I mean, you bring up a decent point. There were probably some things I could have taken advantage of.
I know you could have been hustling so much harder.
I could have been a billionaire right now, sitting in my mansion like fucking Michael Rubin, but I guess I didn't drink enough caffeine.
You could have been at the white party.
I could have been at the white party, but
your ass didn't drink coffee.
You bring up a damn good point, Kevin. This is fucking.
So maybe kids should be drinking energy drinks.
I don't know.
Get their productivity up. Start hustling earlier.
Yeah.
You know, start thinking. You know, getting that business mindset going.
That's right.
The business grind set.
That's right. I did see Gary Vee on Threads was going hard. And I was like, God damn it, Gary Vee found his way back into my feed again. He's
Gary
back.
Vee fucking loves Threads.
Dude, he is probably so stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't need more Gary Vee, but Gary Vee is back. You're right. I don't know if this amount of caffeine is for kids. I
don't know if this amount of caffeine is for anybody. Like, I don't know if you should be able to drink 200 milligrams of caffeine in one single beverage. Maybe you need 2 beverages for that.
Yeah. I like that, Chuck Schumer speaks for all of New Yorkers. Like, I think that's particularly funny to me.
Is that Amy Schumer's dad?
It is not. But I believe
Are we sure?
I believe that, not sure of anything. I believe that Chuck Schumer spoke at either my college graduation or my high school graduation. I have the worst memory. I would have to ask my friends. It's possible he spoke at both of them. I feel
just didn't have coffee in the morning.
I feel like Chuck Schumer speaks at like 100 different graduations a year. I feel like this is like a big way for him to make cash. And to be honest, great gig.
Yeah, good grift.
I feel like if you show up at like anywhere in America and you're like, it's like the stakes are so low. It's the college. Everyone's just there. They don't really want to be there.
Yeah, most people are drunk anyways.
Yeah, and you're like, what are you going to say? You're just going to be like, today is the first day of the rest of your life. And he probably has one speech and he just changes out the like localization of it. Like, while you were in class, you could have been at Duff's eating buffalo wings. Like, and just changes out the one, local reference. And he moves on. He probably collects like a medium to small size bag, but you do 100 of them a year, 10K a pop. Damn.
I need to get my money up.
Dude, shout out to Chuck Schumer.
Invite me to speak at your graduation.
Legend of the game. Yeah, invite me to speak at your graduation. I'd do a great job.
I would do a better job than Alex.
Yeah, no, invite us. We'll do it together and we'll split the bag. And we're happy to inspire the youth of the next generation. Kevin, that's the show today. Great to have you back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Back and stronger than ever.
Yeah, you're lucky I came back.
I am lucky that you came back. I missed you. And
I was thinking about just going MIA.
I know. I could see that. Listen, I wouldn't be like the most shocked person on the planet if Monday rolled around and then just like at 11 o'clock, I was just like, Kevin was supposed to come back to work today. He didn't come back. He just, he's one with the wilderness.
Yeah, he's just in Washington.
Man of the woods, like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
JT.
Hit that song.